Hey, what's up, world? Welcome to the Comfortable Vegetarian Podcast, the healthiest podcast in the world. I'm sitting here today, man, with a special guest right here, man. My guy, Augustus, man. What's good with you, man?
What's good, man? I'm happy to be here.
Good? From herbs a day, man. Y'all see the herbs, man.
Keeps the disease away.
Yeah, we're keeping it natural over here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Bronner's got the herbs a day. What can we say? But we want to get into you, man. What's good with you, man? Let us know a little bit about yourself before we get into your full story, you know.
Oh, man, I'm a jovial, fun guy. I just like to take care of business and help people. And I got a few businesses going on right now. And man, everything is life is looking real good. I've struggled with diabetes for over 22 years.
You said 22 years.
Yeah, man. So it caused a lot of health problems.
Yeah.
Over the years, and then you want to combine that with, you know, being black and trying to start a business and take over the world. You run into a lot of hurdles and struggles. And the diabetes has led me now to be on dialysis.
Okay.
And that's what changed my life.
So it changed your life, huh?
Yeah.
Man. So how long you say you've been having diabetes for 22 years?
22 years.
22 years.
And up until last year, I don't have diabetes no more.
Said no more diabetes.
No more diabetes.
Man, said don't kick that diabetes, man. Congratulations on that, man. Congratulations on that. Yeah, that's what we're here to talk about, man. Kicking that diabetes to the curb, man.
It's been a long time coming. And the sad part about diabetes, just simple changes in understanding what we putting in our body changes everything.
Should change everything.
All of my health issues could have been avoided.
Said just from things you eat, man.
Just the things we eat.
Yeah.
And which in a lot of cases, it just tastes good.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any nutrients or minerals in it. Like it was formulated to taste good so that we keep buying it.
Like, can you give us an example of what food you're talking about? Like,
oh, well, we can start with fast food.
Fast food, man.
I mean,
fast food, y'all hear that?
I don't know how deep y'all want to go, but man, it's all a psychology.
Yeah.
And like they spent countless years and money on this, understanding human nature.
Yeah, understanding human nature, man.
And what's crazy is once you're in a habit, it's hard to change a habit.
Yeah.
Like you really have to find the steps to change a habit.
Yeah.
And it's habit. So people say you gotta have willpower, you gotta do this and that. Nah, you gotta change how you doing things. You can have all the willpower in the world, but if you don't get through the habit, and this is why school teaches you K through 12 habit. They don't teach you how to think for yourself. Habit. Do what your boss say. Habit. Work this job. You're doing the same thing in your job every single day, and we're doing the same thing with our health. Can't escape it.
Can't escape it, man.
Can't escape it.
It's a pattern that's leading to destruction, pretty much.
Right.
Unless you change it.
Right.
Man.
And living in a free country, that's what's hard because everything here is about money.
Yeah.
So as long as it's not killing you on the spot, like I'm eating this cheeseburger not gonna kill me today.
Yeah.
But 1,000, 2,000 of them later on in life is gonna cause some problems.
Yeah.
Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Strongest man in the world.
Yeah, what's going on with him? I ain't heard about him.
Man, I mean just his story. Yeah. Cheeseburgers. That's why he had a heart attack.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
Yeah, cheeseburgers, bro.
Man. What about my guy? I seen recently in the news, the guy, Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre, nah.
He had diabetes.
Yeah. See, that's the other thing. It doesn't matter how much money you have.
Yeah.
Like, these health issues are all the same.
Yeah.
And then once you learn how you got there, you can stop it.
Yeah.
And you can reverse it.
Yeah.
90% of it.
Yeah.
Probably more than that.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
So take us through, like, your process of, like,
Man, we got to start with the journey.
Yeah.
My journey started at 14 years old.
14 years old.
Actually, probably before then, because I had asthma till I was about 10 or 11 years old.
Man.
So me going out, sports, running, out the question.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody remember those big nebulizers. You had to sit there on the machine because you was having an asthma attack at home. Yeah, I went through all of that.
I don't remember the machine.
Yeah, it was the machine before technology got better and they started putting it in the
Okay.
the the little pump or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
But even asthma, that's mucus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it started there, and then from asthma, and I've always been like, my parents had me at a later age. I think they was 33.
Yeah.
So life was different. So they taught me school was important above and beyond.
Yeah.
So I thank them for that. And God, of course.
Yeah.
And just learning is what changed everything. I didn't know.
So you ain't know. So what was like the first step you took to like
I tried
taking initiatives?
like just when I hear something other than what was being told to me,
Yeah.
I would try it.
Okay.
But I would try it.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like trying to walk.
Yeah.
Imagine if we did that every day.
Yeah.
We'd never run or walk.
Man.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying a lot of things is about the habits we choose to do.
Yeah.
Like losing weight, people think it's hard. You don't have to go to the gym to lose weight.
Yeah.
You got to understand how the body functions.
Yeah. So put your mind to it, you can do it.
Right. Because everyone that has overweight or considered obesity, they literally can go a year without eating food.
Man,
You're a
that's crazy.
walking ball of energy.
So I can go a year without eating right now, man?
Yeah.
Man, y'all hear that? I can go a year without eating, man. Y'all can try to starve me or whatever. I'm going to live.
I could comfortably say that.
Yeah.
Because the information is out there. They've had 400, 600-pound people that they just put on a liquid diet
Yeah.
for a year.
For a year.
That haven't eaten food in a year lose 200-300 pounds.
Man. Said
This
no
is what
food
I'm
was
saying.
just straight liquid. Man.
So for me, it's like we live in a digital and information age.
Yeah.
So we have to choose. And when you clean your body out, and we're going to get to that, like you start to really discern things. Like you can feel the truth.
So you can feel the truth.
Yeah, you can definitely. It's scientific.
Yeah.
That's why them lie detect. That's real.
So that's real.
Like
for
you
sure.
can't tell a lie unless you train for it.
Yeah.
And it's only like 0.5% of people ever train to do that. But you physically can't lie. You're going to do something where I can say, okay, he's lying. Scientifically.
something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. And the body is fascinating. The body always wants to stay in balance and heal itself. And that's what I didn't know. So I used to eat meat 6 times a day.
Said 6 times a day.
I would wake up, have a snack, and have meat in it. I get to school, eat meat. On lunch break, eat meat.
Man.
Get off of school, I'm hungry again.
Yeah.
Because of probably PE or school or just drained from school.
Yeah.
And then my mom would always cook dinner.
Yeah.
And I eat that too. And I'm sitting here wondering, how did I get to dialysis?
Man.
And I just be like, that's crazy. When you sitting back looking at your life and I can't go back and eat like that to save my life.
Yeah. So how you figure out it was like the meat that was giving you a problem?
Well, it goes back to what I was saying about learning.
Yeah.
Like, I just read and learn and listen to people 2-3 times my age.
Yeah.
Everybody, the Dr. Africa, the Dr. Sabies. And I said, you want to know what? Now that I'm on dialysis, this is the opportunity for me to debunk all of these herbalists and all these people across the land.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the guinea pig to myself.
So be a guinea pig to yourself.
Yeah.
Went out and did it.
And that's what I did.
Yeah.
And everything I've done, it's a long list of things I've done.
Yeah.
Okay, that worked, keep doing it. Okay, that works, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, that works, keep doing it.
Yeah.
And then here we are. Dialysis was so horrible because after dialysis, I would sleep 12 hours a day after the treatment.
Man.
And at that time, I was going 5 times a week.
5 times a week. Man, so that's like, man.
How am I supposed to build a life?
Yeah, you can't do nothing.
And I'm asleep.
Yeah.
And when I wake up, it's time for me to go to do my next treatment.
Yeah.
And
So every time.
and the doctors, The doctors have their own way of doing things, which is fine, but that doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah. So everything don't work for everybody.
So I said I had to figure it out on my own. And I tell everybody, God is steering the ship, because what other choices do I have? Who wants to sit in the hospital all the time?
Yeah.
Now, I'm blind in my left eye because of diabetes.
Okay.
At the time, I didn't know I had glaucoma.
Yeah.
And just being an average black Negro in America, don't go to the doctor, don't get checked. You know, I bit the bullet on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But on top of that, when I did find out, I didn't really know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm having the same problem, other people having the same problems. And I'm like in business and anything else, I'm the solution finder. So I'm treating myself like a business. Let's find a solution.
Let's find a solution.
Yeah, because then I can help people.
Yeah.
It saddens me. Like, I seen some scary stuff in dialysis.
Man.
I done seen people have seizures, bleed out, pass out. I'm one of them.
Man.
I don't even want to talk about the cramps.
Yeah.
Uncontrollable. Imagine your whole body cramping up.
Man, yeah.
I'm talking about your fingers, feet, and you can't do nothing but scream. And this is every week.
So every week.
Every week.
And that's from the dialysis.
And that's from the dialysis.
Man.
Because dialysis isn't organic.
Yeah.
In my opinion, dialysis do a little cleaning of your blood, but most of the cleaning would be based on your diet. And that's what I learned.
So what exactly is dialysis?
So dialysis is a machine set up.
Yeah.
And what the machine does, it cleanses your blood, and then it takes out extra fluid. Because if you don't urinate, all your other body functions still work. The moment you eat something, from your tongue all the way down to your intestines, your body starts to absorb it, break it down, and put it in your bloodstream. Now your blood goes everywhere. Now, if you don't get the extra fluid out, which the kidneys is designed to do, then that fluid will get into your lungs, and now you can't breathe. And now, if you go to the doctor with fluid on your lungs and extra fluid in your body, they're going to tell you having congestive heart failure, because all that extra fluid wasn't meant to be in the body.
Yeah.
That's what your kidneys do.
Yeah.
And it also controls your blood pressure, because it's regulating your hormones, and it's getting the bad stuff out of your system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I really educated myself on that. And then nutrition, and then with the herbalists, the herbs. They like in my herbs, I'm using some of the well-known herbs, but there's hundreds of herbs that's probably growing in one of these hills out here. One of my good friends, he has 10 years of herbalism in his family. No, 10 generations.
10 generations.
Correction, 10 generations.
Yeah.
That's over 1,000 years of education and information that he learned. He said he's still learning from his great aunt, who has a great auntie. You know what I'm saying? And he's from Nigeria. And so I talk to him all the time, and he's very proud of me that I've embarked and took this road in my life.
Yeah.
Like, once you learn what to do, you can't escape it, and then your habits change.
Yeah.
So once you learn what to do, so for me, I stopped everything from progressing and getting worse. My eye doctor even looks in my eye. When I lost this eye, he had to do laser surgery in his eye. Yeah. It was so bad that he said it's 50-50. Either it don't hurt, or it's gonna be the worst thing that ever happened to you. And that's what happened to me. It was I could not handle the pain. He said, bro, and my doctor talked to me like that. He said, bro, you gotta get better control of your diabetes. I don't want to control my diabetes. I want them gone. Yeah. That's what the medicine do. Yeah. But then look at the medicine. You take the medicine, but you don't know what you're eating. So you're eating the things that's causing you to be on the medicine that causes you to go back to the doctor. Yeah. So
it's like a cycle.
It's a cycle.
Man, that's crazy.
It's like feeding the doctors. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
And sugar and salt is the worst thing that you could have in your body, or inorganic sugar and salt. So what I mean is that stuff gets into your bloodstream, and the only way for it to come out is with water. So what happens is you end up getting dehydrated. And so that's how you end up getting arthritis. People walking around here with arthritis because they be eating canned soup and fast food all the time. If you just stop that, your body will stay hydrated because your body trying to get rid of all that salt. But keep doing that for a year, 5 years, 10 years. Then when you're in your 40s and 50s, then you wondering why your eyesight gone. Or you limping or your back hurt. Because your body's getting robbed of all the natural minerals, all them years. It's very simple. It's that simple.
So that simple.
Yeah.
So that simple, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's what keeps me motivated, like learning and out of fear. I feared everything I wanted to try and do and accomplish. But when your back is up against the wall, and you try to talk to your doctors and have a game plan to do things different, just simply try to figure it out, you ain't got no choice but to find another way.
Yeah.
As long as breath in my body, I will find a way to heal my kidneys.
Yeah.
For years, they told me, you will die if you don't take insulin. That's how they used to talk to me. I'll never forget it.
So they tell you that crazy stuff, and now you don't have to take insulin at all.
At all.
At all, man.
When I was on the insulin, I remember one vivid time, my sugar on my, on the little diabetes meters, it said high on there. The highest I ever seen it on my meter was 600. I got to the hospital, they said it was 850. They said I should have been a vegetable. They sat me in a room for almost 24 hours, gave me an IV, and just let the sugar come down. They didn't even give me no medicine. And it was crazy. And that was the days I was drinking Kool-Aid, sodas. Man, I ain't scared to talk about it. I was eating French fry sandwiches. I was doing some ungodly stuff for food.
So
all the little Hawaiian bread. I would put meat in that. I would make all type of sliders, dip that in gravy. Man. I mean, I used to go to town. I used to go to town, man.
Man, I know what you mean, man. I used to eat heavy and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
I'm talking, you talking to a man that could eat a round table pizza, a large by himself with the wings. And then you know the Philly cheese steakhouse place? Oh, they don't even make the like the 18-inch no more. I used to get those with extra meat and go to the movies and eat it before the credits was over.
Man,
can't do none of that no more.
Man, discipline yourself, man.
That's what I'm saying. Once you learn what to do, you can't escape it. Who doesn't want to feel better?
Exactly.
Man, if I done met people today, I meet people all the time. They be surprised when I say I'm on dialysis. They be like, ain't no way. I even had nurses at my bedside tell me, well, I know you're taking care of yourself because we seen them all. And it keeps me motivated.
So you don't have diabetes no more?
No, according to the herbalist, that was the first problem that we had to rectify. Is get rid of what caused it, like for sure. Diabetes is causing you to be dehydrated. The kidneys don't like that. It's kind of like an engine with no oil. The engine don't like that. That's what happened. So I nipped it in the bud. Like right now, according to if they go through their statistics and their records and stuff, I'm supposed to be experiencing this. I'm supposed to be missing a limb, all of that. I check my feet, get my eyes checked, and I just stick to the herbs and keep my body cleaned out. That's it. The diabetes came from undigested food in my stomach. Type 2 diabetes. That's where it came from. Milk.
Undigested food.
Right. We shouldn't be drinking milk. Humans are the only people that drink milk. From another species.
That's crazy.
It'd be different if we was drinking milk from women, but then they'd turn women into cattle, and then that'd all be messed up. But I'm not gonna go there. But you gotta really think about that. Milk, and this is why girls, it's causing more problems than we can actually talk about. But if you sit down and just really think about it, Like in Chicago, girls getting kidnapped and stuff.
Yeah, all
Because they
that kind of
overdeveloped. In Atlanta, you don't know if these girls are 14 or 21. That's how developed they are.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And it's because of our diet.
Man, said steroids and food and all type of stuff.
And you are what you eat. So if they built that cow up big and bulky,
Yeah.
well, you gonna end up being big. And I know people that drink milk like crazy. And, until they get educated, so I'm more humble now. Like when I see a big person, because I used to be there, I don't call him fat no more.
Yeah.
I say, oh, he's not motivated. He don't know.
Yeah.
Because that's how I want to help. Because no one helped me.
Yeah.
I had to figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to read some. I had to use my own God-given talents to figure it out. And that's where it's at. Like,
Yeah, so I'm on my weight loss journey myself.
Okay.
I've been vegan for about 14, 15 days or so. I was vegetarian for 3 years before that.
Got it.
And I want to give my body a good cleanse. We was talking off camera, behind the scenes or whatnot.
Right.
And we was talking about this gut cleanser right here, man. Let the people know about the gut cleanser.
Yeah, so the gut cleanser, that's called Cascara Sagrada. And it actually stimulates the muscles in your intestines to move out all the fecal matter. What a lot of people don't realize, all the years of eating, when we take poops, we're not pooping everything out because the food that we eat now, it wasn't designed to be absorbed. And so year after year, a little bit get clogged. This is why people get colon cancer. They just clogged up.
So they just clogged up.
Yeah, when they did the autopsy on Elvis Presley, they said he had 40 pounds of undigested meat in his colon.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now, I've done a lemon fast where you just drink lemon water with a little pinch of sea salt for a week straight.
Yeah.
The salt is organic, so it cleans you out. But when I was introduced to the herbs, man, I think the first 2 days I lost 17 pounds.
Man.
That's how clogged up I was.
Man.
Now, at that time, my sugar was still in the 300-400 range.
Yeah.
And then when you wake up and it's high, that's even worse. But then my sugar started coming down to 200 and then 175. And then look at what I was doing. I was adding more knowledge.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to get over the fear.
Yeah.
It all coincides with each other.
Man.
And then I can tell you spiritually, I'm getting rid of problems, the past, like it all came out of me.
Yeah.
Like I can't explain it.
Yeah.
Like completely. But your body and your mind feeds off of everything going on in your body.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I even heard stories like that before, like pretty much you take on however the animal was feeling when they took it out, killed it, or however you want to put it, slaughtered it. That basically is in the meat still and transfers to you when you eat it, pretty much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And this is why people be like flipping out and literally losing their mind.
Yeah.
And it's the other reason people get addicted. Because when you're addicted to something, that means you're mineral deficient in some major areas.
Yeah.
Because the body is fascinating. It always wants to stay in balance. But we constantly putting in food that just tastes good and it don't have no minerals in it. That's why we get hungry. And that's the hardest part for a lot of people to start. They think they having hunger pains after 2 to 3 days of just not eating. No, that's your body resetting.
Man, I said resetting.
Yeah, and I've read that and learned that.
Yeah.
And now that I understand it, it's like now I know what to expect.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to help people do. Like if you go through the program and put yourself through it, like you're gonna feel better. This ain't no diet program. This is like a complete lifestyle change. This ain't something you just do, 2-3 days to feel better or because you about to compete or go. No, this is life.
Yeah, it's a life change. Yeah, most definitely. And what's this right there you got right there?
So this is the blood cleanser. This has several different herbs in it. I also put ginger in it. And I make these myself. Okay. Now the ginger I made myself, I dried it out in the oven on parchment paper, very inexpensive.
Yeah.
And then I grinded it into a powder. And then I put it in here as well.
Yeah.
Ginger helps with inflammation. It helps clean your blood. And then it actually helps with the diabetes, curb your appetite. Anybody that got acid burn or acid reflux, asthma, mucus, it cuts through all of that.
So get you.
And then for people on dialysis, it helps bring down the creatinine level. Because when you work out and move around, your body creates uric acid. Yeah. And the only way to get the uric acid out of your body is for your kidneys to filter your blood. So that's the other problem on dialysis. So when they do our labs, our creatinine be out the roof. Why? Because of meat. The body can't get rid of it. Yeah. So all that protein is causing the numbers to go up. Yeah. If you look at the labs when someone's sick and put one person on a diet and put another person on a diet, the person on the organic diet labs is going to look better and they're going to feel better.
So all the way better.
All the way better. Yeah. And then even on dialysis, they give you medicine because they know you're going to lose it. Yeah. Because of your diet. Man. And so the doctors is literally just doing their job. But it's our job to educate ourselves.
I hear that. It's your job
It's your job to educate yourself. You're a grown person. Don't nobody owe you nothing. I mean, we live in a free country. Yeah. You got to really understand that now. Like, you can do anything here. We got freedom of choice here. It's really hard. You don't really have it like that nowhere else on the planet. That's why still to this day so many people try to get here. So we got the freedom to go eat fast food. Yeah. We got freedom to go pass up the farmer's market and go to Burger King. That's our choice. Yeah. But if you don't have the information, like I was telling you, have it. You only going to do what you know how to do. You're not ever, I challenge anybody. You can't do it. It's impossible. Yeah. Do something you don't know how to do. You can't even fathom that.
You got to learn.
And so that's where I come in. A lot of people tell me, I knew all of that, but no one explained it to me like you just did. Yeah. And so I'm really practicing and making that skill better because I can learn it all type of different ways and understand it. And, people don't have one-track mind. Some people just learn like this. Yeah. Like, I'm audio, visual. Like, some people are just audio or some people are just visual. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's a lot to learn though.
Yeah, it's a lot to learn. So y'all hear that, people? Y'all gotta take care of yourself out there. Man.
It's a lot.
Because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You gotta do it for yourself. Right. This is the age of information. You can get on your phone or whatever and type in whatever you want to know and pretty much find it out.
Every single time. So, I do want to let everybody know this though. You kind of gotta stick to yourself. Yeah. When you're going through a phase, because when you start learning, that's a new transition in life. Yeah. Because what happens is the people around you is going to stay the same. Yeah. And so I had to humble myself again, learning lessons. Like, why y'all don't get it? Oh, duh. Yeah. You're not studying what I'm studying. Yeah. How would you know? Yeah. How would you understand it? Exactly. We're not born to listen to other people in a sense. Yeah. We're not supposed to take direction from people all the time. That's why we have our own brain. We're supposed to do for ourselves. Yeah. I just found out, like, places in London and England, like, they have neighborhoods where this neighbor grow this, that neighbor grow that, and they all exchange it still. Yeah. Still to this day.
Man, so they chilling.
And they trying to do that up in the Bay Area right now in Oakland, and they having a lot of success with that. Yeah. But if everyone learned how, and I really want to say this, if everyone learned how to take care of themselves, outside of let's say a car accident, broken bone, anything like that, if you simply learn how to take care of yourself, healthcare problem will be solved here. But no one wants to do for themselves. Why? No one was taught how to do that.
Yeah, they want to let somebody else tell them what to do and stuff,
Right. So that's a gift and a curse.
Yeah. You know, y'all gotta hit the books, man. You
Gotta hit the books, man.
hit the books, hit the internet.
I do a lot of self-development, and so that's where a lot of that comes from too.
Yeah.
So in self-development, you learn more about yourself.
Yeah.
Essentially, and what you're capable of.
Okay.
And so in one of my books, Time Management, and another one, it really teaches you like business, having like one area of your life.
Yeah.
Like let's just say your room. If your room is always a mess, or your office,
Yeah.
then 9 times out of 10, somewhere else in your life in something it's a mess.
Yeah.
So you got to keep everything clean, simple, you know what I'm saying? And you got to do your health the same way. The easiest thing for me, I told myself, if it's in a package or if it was made, don't eat it.
Yeah.
It was that simple.
Man, so if it's a package or pre-made, don't eat it.
Don't eat it. Because remember, they take the minerals out of it to preserve it. That's why they load it with salt.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
Right. Just back, 300-400 years ago, that's how they preserved meat. Salt.
Salt.
Yeah, they would like the turkeys and stuff.
Yeah.
They would in salt and stick it in the freezer. Yeah, and that's how it was preserved. Yeah.
How can people find you, man, if they wanna, holler at you, man?
Right now, everything is in the works, but soon it will be www.herbsaday.com.
Okay.
And
Let
then
them know how to spell that.
And then that's herbs, HERBSUHDAY, herbs a day. Keeps the disease away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they can find you on there. You got a Instagram or anything you want to shout out?
Not yet. I'm actually setting everything up. Because what I realized was even this part in the journey, like people need to hear it because I've stopped things from getting worse.
Yeah.
I don't have, even though I'm on dialysis, I don't get sick. I ain't had the flu, cold, sniffle, migraine, headache, irritable bowel syndrome, stomach problems, cramps. I mean, the list is long.
Yeah, so the list is long of issues you could be dealing with, but you're not.
And then a lot of this stuff is very inexpensive. We supposed to eat for energy.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with eating for enjoyment, but at some point in our lives, that has to be out because it's detrimental to our health. When celebrities are passing away over health issues, it's time for somebody to start standing up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's not a money issue. Bernie Mac.
Most definitely not a money issue.
Black Panther.
Chad Boseman. Man.
This right here.
Say would have saved him.
Would have saved his life.
Man.
That right there. Inexpensive.
Gut cleanser.
Gut cleanser. Keep it cleaned out. And that's why I started sleeping better too, because remember, when you go to sleep, that's when all the magic happens. So your body can't perform 2 functions, heal the body and digest food. This is why if you ever heard it before, and everybody's heard it, they just didn't understand it, you shouldn't eat before 11 o'clock or after 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Because if you eat before 11 a.m., you're disrupting the detox just the original detox part of your body that was just built there.
Yeah.
And don't eat after 7 because you don't want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Anybody that can't sleep, that's the first thing that they notice. Man, I ain't slept so good in so long.
So that cleanser, man.
Yeah, so you talking to a man that went from sleeping 12 hours a day and then going to dialysis the next day to I have all my energy back, man.
Man.
So that's why I said I'm a believer I can heal my kidneys. I just got to keep going.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
But we gotta wrap it up here, man. I'd like to thank everybody for checking out the Comfortable Vegetarian podcast, the healthiest podcast in the world. Y'all better make sure y'all know that. Log on, check us out. Amazing grass. Hold on, let me tell y'all a little bit about this real quick, man. I drink this right here in the morning. Excuse me. This is one of the first things I drink right here, man. And this right here get that energy through the roof, man. Gets me going, get me ready for the day, man. Shout out to Amazing Grass. All right. And another sponsor, thank y'all for the fruit today. Shout out to La Banana. Y'all have a good one. Until next time.